But Ja Morant returned last night in a win. Also, when did they start allowing the black face masks? I thought they weren't allowed to wear black face masks because you remember when LeBron wore one in the NBA Finals and then they banned it?
They banned that. Wow. Was that 2012?
Yeah, my boy works for like the Cowboys payroll, and he was telling me the other night without names because he can't tell me names, but like all the fines he's like the guy who
Yeah.
fines people and like gets them tickets.
Oh, fucker. What a fucker.
Well, that's just his
It's a
job.
tough job.
Yeah, so, or like he basically he like handles the players' paychecks, or if they somebody contacts them for child support, he has to like take out the child support.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
yeah, but he said before the Green Bay Packers game, a couple players got charged for smoking in their rooms, and I was like, smoking what?
Black and milds, bro. Swishers.
But every time they do a jersey swap, he has to fine the players because the jersey.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, the players don't own the jerseys or any of the equipment they're wearing. So
Wow.
if they keep anything or swap a jersey, he has to fine them. So I wonder if there's a guy like that for the Grizzlies. Like whenever if like the black face masks are still banned, if they have to like, here you go, Ja, here's 10 grand out the paycheck, or if like whenever they do jersey swaps.
I feel like I've seen a couple black face masks this year.
I have no, because I was watching another game and there was another guy wearing a black face mask. It might have been also in the Grizzlies game. On the Rockets, somebody was wearing a black face mask. But I've seen multiple black face masks this past season. I mean, Jaylen Brown's wearing a black face mask.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the one. I wonder if that's still a.
Search up, are black face masks still banned by the NBA? I am curious. Because I remember LeBron wore it with the Miami Heat, you remember? And then they made him take it off like midway through the game, or they didn't let him wear it the next game because everyone was talking.
Yes, it is prohibited because of transparency, I guess, and several players have been fined for wearing masks during play this season.
Okay, so they are being fined for wearing black. It's just they're like, fuck it.
Oh, Joel. Wait, but now this one's saying the NBA doesn't have a rule against black masks. They just prefer players wear clear ones and sometimes have asked players to comply. Kyrie, Joel.
What?
Oh, okay, so I guess it's not a. There is no rule against wearing black masks. Okay.
Then why was LeBron not? They just made him comply?
I don't know. This article is from 2014, so maybe back in 2014.
Yeah,
I don't even know if they actually ended up doing that.
I just remember it was a big deal when LeBron wore it and they made him take it off.
Oh yeah, in 2021, the NBA chose to ban players from wearing black masks. So yeah, it doesn't seem like that's still a thing anymore.
Dude, Jared Jackson, I know it was Ja Morant's return, but Jared Jackson Jr. last night.
Yeah, he's their number 2 option.
Yeah, I mean, Jared Jackson Jr. for like the last 2 or 3 years, everyone was like, where was sophomore season Jared Jackson Jr.? Well, sophomore season Jared Jackson Jr. has returned. Also, shout out triple-double Kevin Porter Jr.
KPJ pissed off a lot of Rocket fans last night.
Why?
Because he is immature and just like ruins possessions when he doesn't get what he wants. So he's not helping his stock right now.
All right. Ja Morant, 17 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds off the bench. They started Tyus Jones. I know like they have to arguably get Ja back into playing shape, which is part of the reason why he came off the bench. But having Ja back is huge, in my opinion.
Yeah, dude. They climbed like 2.5 games. They went like what 5-2 without Ja.
Yeah,
with Tyus, and they climbed 2.5 games on the Nuggets. It is looking more and more so like the Memphis Grizzlies. By the time the season ends, I wouldn't be surprised if they were the team to beat.
David Roddy's insane for them.
they're all their bench role players are pretty
Yeah, John
solid. Kenny
Conchar.
Lofton.
John Conchar's defense. Yeah, Kenny Lofton, but I think Kenny is a two-way player, so we won't see him in the postseason.
That sucks because he's with his body type, he's fascinating.
You know who he looks like? Robert De Niro in Shark Tales.
So the shark?
This is what Kenny Lofton.
Oh wow, yes, actually the shark.
Doesn't Kenny Lofton look like that?
Shark Tale offensive to Italian Americans. Oh my goodness.
Look at this. Tell me this isn't Kenny Lofton.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even mean that to be like a fat joke or anything, but that Kenny Lofton looks like the shark from
he
Shark.
is fat, so
I think and like by choice.
Yeah, he's 272. That's a big boy.
Yeah, like 6'5".
6'7", probably
6'7"?
not 6'7".
Yeah, he's probably closer
6'6".
to 6'5". Yeah, 6'6" than 6'7". Yeah.
He's a guy at the rec you don't want to guard, and he's probably like really sweaty too.
Yeah, my type of guy. I also forgot that he went to Louisiana Tech.
LT,
yeah. But
cool logo.
They do have a cool logo. I do think it's good that we saw John Morant and Karl Anthony Towns. I think, again, I'm agreeing with you. I think the team right now, maybe the beat is...
They're at least in that combo.
I mean, especially if Steven Adams comes healthy, they just have so many lineups. They just have too many lineups to match up against.
They need Steven Adams to come back because you do still have to have that concern of Triple J at the 5 in a playoff series.
Yeah, but you think maybe the combination of Santi Aldama, Xavier Tillman, and like David Roddy can alleviate that? Because we know Steven Adams in certain playoff series is unplayable.
Yeah, but unplayable is more, he's still going to play 20. So, yeah, you can.
I mean, his play is circumstantial.
Xavier, but I mean, there's just going to be teams who are going to abuse it, like Sabonis and Jokic, having Jaren on at the center. I mean, that's something that you're going to try to expose as a weakness for him, or at least put him in a position where that becomes more prevalent.
Can we talk about a player who kind of like regressed this season and we thought he was going to take the jump for them?
Desmond Bain?
No.
Thank goodness.
No. Somewhat rotational player.
Is that a Grizzly?
Yeah, Grizzly player, rotation player, second-year player. Zaire. He disappeared. I know he's had injury problems this year, but I think we all thought Zaire would become like a 20-25 minute guy, like kind of like a glue wing, but I know injuries, but yeah, for being the 10th pick, he's only, and I know injuries, but like all his stats are down across the board.
Yeah, the Grizzlies also, they always have a deep rotation, even if it's not guys you like necessarily know, like David Roddy or Laravia or now Lofton. Like, it's just.
But I was just saying that, like, yeah, the rookies are playing more than Zaire.
If you're not ready to come in and help contribute to some wins, Taylor's not going to be afraid to do what he's got to do.
I agree with that.